The Return of the Prodigal Sons, Book 2, Chapter 3, as told by Rome Ballard, Part 3. The return, the first to step off the plains, felt it immediately, a heat not just from the sun, but from the earth itself, rising through the soles of their feet like a memory. Some wept without knowing why. Some laughed, breathless. Some stood silent long enough for the wind to lay its hand upon their faces. Every border checkpoint became a place of reunion. Officials abandoned rehearsed greetings and instead opened their arms, embracing strangers who were not strangers at all. For months, the roads from coastal cities to inland villages overflowed. Caravans of returnees, their hair in braids, curls, locks, or shaved clean, moved with a kind of reverence. Each step felt like entering a story they had heard in dreams. African grandmothers, those who had never left, stood outside their compounds, pressing wrinkled palms to their hearts. They whispered, "Our lost ones are returning," and behind their eyes flickered visions of ancestors who had been torn away centuries earlier. In Lagos, Accra, Dakar, Luanda, and Cape Town, streets filled with music that had crossed oceans in another lifetime and now came home wearing new accents. Drums answered hip-hop beats. Gospel folded into griot refrains. Jazz curled itself around ancient rhythms like a prodigal melody rediscovering its source. The governments scrambled to prepare. Dormant farmlands were surveyed. New tech districts rose from architectural sketches. Universities expanded overnight, building entire colleges dedicated to history, healing, and innovation. But the true transformation happened not in buildings. It happened in the meeting of eyes. A Jamaican engineer clasped the shoulder of a Ghanaian mechanic and found they shared the same clan name. A Black American poet recited a line in Louisiana Creole, and an elder from Benin recognized the grammar as her grandmother's. A London-born nurse discovered her laugh matched that of a family in Sierra Leone so precisely that children stared at them in delight, trying to understand how two mirrors had found each other. No one called it a coincidence. They called it return. Under the shade of baobab trees, councils gathered, returnees and those who had remained. They discussed land restoration, cultural exchange, water sovereignty, economic independence, not with the urgency of crisis, but with the steady, patient commitment of people who know they are building something meant to last centuries. And yet, beneath the celebration, there was a quieter work unfolding, a work of healing. Mothers brought jars of soil from Harlem, Bahia, Brixton. Fathers scattered ashes of loved ones who had dreamed of this moment but did not live to see it. Children placed their palms on red earth and black earth, and earth the color of honey, feeling it pulse against their skin like a heartbeat saying, "You are mine, and I am yours." Night after night, ceremonies rose like constellations across the continent, candles lit, names spoken, traumas acknowledged, forgiveness sought, and sometimes found. Africa did not ask her children to forget where they had been. She only asked them to remember who they were. And as the world watched, unsure whether to fear or admire, millions of returning heirs began weaving a future, not a return to the past, but a restoration of possibility. For the first time in centuries, the scattered pieces of a people were gathering themselves back together. And the earth, the same earth that had once witnessed their dispersal, trembled with the weight and the wonder of their return. Action for every viewer. If this message, this vision, or this chapter moved you in any way, like it, comment your thoughts, repost it, save it, and subscribe for more chapters. Every engagement helps this story travel further. Every share helps the message go global.